the book of Alpha running, man, homie. Read it or weep. All right, man, let's do this thing. Self-discipline is alpha as fuck. So you got men right now who are still trying to kick it with these women. You got men right now who are pissed off that they can't go nowhere and meet no women. Oh, let me tell you something, man. Somebody hit me that Pornhub is giving everybody free access to the premium porn. Whatever the premium porn is, they're giving people free access. I think for a month. They're giving people free access to premium porn. So all of these guys who miss being able to chase those women and do all of that, hey, man, Pornhub got you. Pornhub is testing your self-discipline. This is what they do. You see, what you got to understand is this, man. The world is already against us. And by us, I mean brothers. The world is already against us. Has been since we've been here, since our fathers was here. Grandfathers too, for that matter. But we can't be against ourselves. When you lack discipline, you're against yourself. Discipline means that when you are faced with something that is counterproductive to your life, you avoid it. Not because you don't want it. Discipline don't mean you don't want nothing. Discipline don't mean you don't want these women. Discipline don't mean you don't need the bus. That ain't what it means. Discipline means that you are focused on the things that matter. And granted, if everything was gravy, then maybe being able to get in touch and get in contact with these women would matter. But it just don't matter right now. There is nothing that a man who is single needs to be hearing about women right now. There's just nothing. There's nothing that how can it benefit you? Because right now, you do all that chasing, you can't even get no sex out of it right now. But do you have the discipline to cut these chicks off who can't benefit you right now in any way? Even the ones you just had for sex, they can't benefit you right now in any way. So why are you still chasing them? Why are you still worrying about if they texting you? Why are you still worrying about if they responding to your calls? Why are you still worrying about one-word text? Hell, some of you trying to plan dates for when this is over. See, this is what you have to understand, man. Being disciplined is not easy because the majority of us weren't taught discipline. Being punished is not being taught discipline. That's being taught fear. You understand? When you over-punish a child, do you have a child who does something? They're not going to own up to it. They're going to deny it or try to hide it, or they're going to cover it up, or they'll lie to you right to your face because they fear the consequences of being found out or telling the truth. That is not discipline. Discipline is not fearing the outcome of your truth. Discipline is fearing the outcome of your lies. When you're disciplined, you seek out the truth. When you're undisciplined, you avoid the truth because the truth is that tough pill. The truth is life-altering. The reality of it is they always said, and this shit is real, the truth hurts. To find out that you've been lied to your whole life, man, that hurts. To find out that your mama lied to you your whole life, man, that hurts. To find out that your dad didn't have the balls, man, to tell you the truth about life, man, that hurts. To find out that this kumbaya stuff you was taught, man, ain't reality at all and it don't work in this world. It hurts your pride. It hurts your manhood. It hurts your self-confidence. It hurts your self-respect. And it hurts your self-discipline. You see, discipline will keep you when nothing else will. When you are in a situation where you allow yourself to become so emotional that your logic goes out of the window, discipline is like a secondary support system for logic, reason, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. Discipline kicks in when those things are disabled. That's why a man who doesn't have discipline, an undisciplined man, when he gets into his emotions, he does something stupid. He does something dumb. He ends up killing somebody over nothing. He ends up beating a woman down. I'm talking about beating her down for a little bit of nothing. He ends up on the run because he done killed the woman and her family. And then when they hem him up somewhere, he kills himself. When you see those stories, those are men who lack discipline. Men should stay out of their emotions. That's the ultimate level of discipline. The ultimate level of discipline is foregoing that urge to become emotionally attached to a woman. That's what discipline is. Discipline keeps you from falling in love. Discipline keeps you from believing she's the one. Discipline keeps you from pedestalizing her. Discipline keeps you from bowing down to her. Because you know what? Discipline is a masculine endeavor. Women lack discipline. That's how a woman can rack up $10,000 worth of credit card debt and then go get another credit card to say, well, I'm going to get this card and pay off this card. Then when she get that card, she ain't got the discipline to play off the other card. She run that one up too. Now she got $17,000 worth of credit card debt. Women lack discipline. When you see a woman who looks like she has discipline, no, she's been burned enough times in that particular area of life that she's finally learned her lesson. That's not discipline. You understand? If you got to get shot 5 times by a man before you know you better leave him the hell alone because he's trying to kill you, then that means you're not being disciplined. You finally got fed up with being punished. Eventually, you get tired of being punished. Sometimes the punishment can cause a tad bit of fear in you, but women lack discipline. So when you get into your emotions, you become more like a woman. So you'll begin to lack discipline. You find me a man who's in love with a woman, I find you a man who has no discipline. See, let me tell you guys a secret about discipline. When we talk about discipline, we like to look at it simply as your ability to not do things, to not give in to temptation, to not give in to your urges, to not give in to your emotions. We look at it from that perspective. But discipline, the ultimate form of discipline, keeps you stuck in a masculine mind state. Discipline keeps you from coming out of your masculine mind state. That's what guards your masculine mind state. Your wisdom, understanding, and knowledge are all guided or guarded by your discipline. Your discipline is supposed to keep you from being in situations where you forego your logic, like being in love, like loving anything or anyone more than you love yourself. So I want y'all to understand this, man. When you allow yourself to be undisciplined, you are feminine and childish at the same time. You are like a girl child. You are like a teenage girl who's just coming onto her menstrual cycle. That's the mindset you have as an undisciplined man. It's the total opposite of masculinity. You can't be masculine and undisciplined. It's simple. Those two things simply don't go together. I don't care who you are. You can't be masculine and undisciplined at the same time. The more discipline you lack, the more masculinity you don't have access to, for lack of a better way to put it. And this is the thing, man. Discipline is the thing that makes you do what's best for you. I want y'all to think about that for me. Discipline is the thing that makes you do what's best for you, regardless of what the alternative is. Regardless of what the alternative is. I have men tell me all the time, man, that they want to leave a woman, but they can't. They want to leave her, but she don't want them to leave, and she didn't start acting right since he packed up his shit and all that. Of course she acted right. Not because she wants you to stay so much, but because she knows if she does that, you'll go back and put your stuff back in the closet. She's manipulating you. A disciplined man cannot be manipulated because the disciplined man is going to do what's best for him. You can only manipulate a man who isn't keen on doing what's best for him. You can't manipulate me into doing what's best for you because I'm too sold up on doing what's best for me. You can't manipulate me to forego what's best for me. You can't manipulate me to postpone what's best for me. You can't manipulate me to believe what's best for you should be my priority. You simply can't do it. So we have to look at discipline in all of its aspects. We can't just say, well, you know what? The temptation of women, yeah, I'm tempted by them, but I hold back on them. Discipline is not really even what causes you to avoid women, to resist the temptation to be women. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. And this is real talk. I absolutely have to avoid places that women frequent as often as I can. The places I know in the areas I go where women frequent, I have to make either my interests and exits really rapid, or I have to just avoid those places, because when you get real positive interaction from beautiful women, it is hard to continually resist them. Any man who says resisting women is easy gets no attention from beautiful women. He gets none. You can't, bro. And I'm not talking about every beautiful woman everywhere you go is all in your face doing it. I'm saying if you get regular attention from beautiful women, it is hard to resist those beautiful women. It is. I'll be the first to tell you. So, if you're just not being with women, especially if you're not chasing women because your ass ain't had no luck with them, that's not discipline. That's you finally realizing that you was wasting your damn time. So I guess it is a form of discipline. You're disciplined enough to not continue wasting your time on something that's not benefiting you. You see what I'm saying? Man, we deal with the truths of life over here, man. We deal with the truths of life. We ain't got time to be talking about, no craziness or no foolishness. We deal with the truths of life over here. And that is a truth of life. You have to accept the fact that a man who resists women and beautiful women are attracted to him, and they let him know that at least, at the very least, occasionally, but even regularly. And a man who just does not have, who is invisible to beautiful women, those are two different mindsets. One of those is discipline. The other is acceptance. Acceptance and discipline are not the same. Discipline steps in when you actually have to put in work to stay on the path. That's discipline. Any path, not just with women, but any path. Any path. I mean, semen retention is a foregone conclusion right now. All you got to do is resist free Pornhub premium. You know what I'm saying? You resist that. As far as like giving your seed to these women, that should be an afterthought for you right now. And this is the thing. It should be an afterthought for you as long as this is going on. And then when it's not going on anymore, it should still be an afterthought to you. Because you know what? Discipline says, man, you know what? Shit, I went all this time without it. I ain't like I'm pressed for it now. Man, this gives all men a great opportunity to refocus and repurpose themselves. You can refocus and repurpose your outlook to not be pursuing women now because you can't pursue them. Feel those issues, feel that drive, feel that desire, feel that determination with something else. All the time you spend chasing women, spend that trying to build you a business right now. You understand? Spend that trying to do something different. Discipline motivates a man who's already motivated. Because when you forego something, if you just forego everything, that's not necessarily a positive discipline. When you forego things in order to pursue other things, when you forego women to pursue money, when you forego dating in order to pursue training and eating clean, and go pursue drinking water, when you forego drinking alcohol and go pursue drinking water, when you forego chasing women and go pursue the benefits of semen retention / abstinence, that's when you understand discipline.
It's the book of Alpha Running Man, homie. Read it.